Hi guys, I hope you're having a good weekend. I know I haven't done a video for you in a while. I just thought I'd come to the park today and enjoy the nice weather. It's so beautiful out. Loving it. So hopefully it's good your way wherever you are. Here's one of my rocks. I brought it along with me. I don't know if you can see it. Might be backwards, but it says LoVe on it. One of my rocks that I got at one of my crystal shops. So anyway, like I said, I just figured I felt compelled, guided to do a video. And because, as they say, as in us as in individuals, we can be angels to people, as in, we can uplift people and vice versa, and share things if we're going through things, if we can make other people feel better. We can, it's our lives are meant to share and to be there for one another, love one another. It's what it's really all about, even though sometimes, to be real, be honest with you, sometimes I don't want to connect, or, because honestly, on a personal level, I go through it just like everyone else, to go through things. But like I said, I've been feeling like guided that I needed to communicate things, share things, express things, if I can be helpful, even though, like I said, personally, I'm going through it just like everyone else. But besides that, so what I want to share and say is, something I want to say. I know I'm going off on tangents, but for a while, I know I had certain people know that I was saying how I was doing the spiritual thing with a spiritual group, as in the Kabbalah, Sakabu, whatever, and not to say anything against that, but I just want to express, to let some people know, because it kind of, not communicated things about it, but I personally refrained from going that route with those particular group. Not that I don't love certain people, as in, as in anything against or anything, but I just want to clarify that there were certain things that was said that me on a personal level wasn't residing with certain things that I felt in my heart and in my mind, and therefore I stopped interacting on that level. So I just want to say that, because honestly, personally, I don't feel that, as an example, I don't want to really get into it too much on this aspect, but I always feel and felt that God, creator, source, whatever, knows what's in my heart and mind. I do have a communication on a daily basis, and have always, since younger, known that even though I don't physically or express outwardly, it doesn't matter. Like, he always knows what's in my heart and mind, because he's always there. He's always a part of you. He's in your mind. He's always there, and I didn't feel that was true, that he didn't, couldn't tell, or I also didn't believe the fact that I should be demanding him of doing certain things. I didn't agree with that. And I also don't agree with the fact that we shouldn't, like, as in alienate other people, like, as in that's not what it's about. It's about being there for one another regardless of what anyone thinks, or their beliefs or whatever, because ultimately we're all connected, no matter what. And it shouldn't matter what other people's belief systems are, because everyone's unique in their own way, and that's what makes us our own individual selves, as in, like a beautiful tapestry made together, like woven in, as in, that's what makes the beautiful, piece of artwork. Everyone contributing their own, unique selves, is what I'm saying. I know I'm going off tangents, but anyway, so I just want to talk about that, and the fact that, okay, so, on the Kabbalah thing, so it's saying that, and I do agree with a lot of things, like I've not saying that I was anything against everything, but just certain things on that particular instructor and group, whatever, is just me personally. But besides that, there's a lot of things that I did, I do resonate with, I guess is the word, resonate with, thank you, with other people, because, it's their belief that this world here that we are living in is like the lower earth, the lower heaven. There's different realms, different realities, different dimensions, different spiritual worlds here now, all the time. And we're all, there's like a spiritual umbilical cord that goes through all the worlds and realms, Olamos as they call it, connecting down all the way through time, space, consciousness, which is where we are in Assyria, and basically this world is like a series of different emotions and emotion flows and thoughts of mind, consciousness. And like I said, the spiritual umbilical cord, it goes all the way through all the worlds, and we're made up of, each one of us is made up all that. And so this world is supposedly just like, as they say, it's like an imaginary world. But this physical world here that we know, the lower level, is where we can actually make, it's important, because here is where, on the physical material level, is where we can make the change of things, because we are connected with the other realities, the spiritual realities. We're connected to all of that. It's just here is where we can make the change, and where we can connect to everything else, because we're not separated from it. We're part of all of it. And sometimes it's just, when we're going through the motion, we're going through things in our lives, sometimes it's kind of hard to remember that, because it's kind of like we're like in like a dream world in a sense. But Sorry, there's people coming around. But I just wanted to express and just to say certain things that just to, I know sometimes I haven't really, said certain things, but I feel like, so let me say too, I don't go off tangents, but so, like I said, sometimes I don't honestly think about it and remember, just like, it's kind of hard sometimes when you're going through it on a mental level, what you're going through in your daily lives and all that. But other times, especially when I'm out in nature, I feel connected to my environment. I feel connected to the animals, and it makes me a little bit more conscious and aware about it. And also, I don't think it's a coincidence either, as I've said before in previous posts, long time back, but, as in, and, because me too talking about it, to be real, kind of sometimes makes me feel a little vulnerable in a way, to be honest. But I don't think it's a coincidence of the fact that the sunshine is always on me, and whether I'm inside or outside of inside of a building, outside of a building, I can even sometimes attract like rainbows. And I know to some people it might sound a little bonkers. I mean, I get it. I know it's not, necessarily normal, but, it's just, I don't think it's a coincidence. And I think that I'm just supposed to share and maybe, brighten someone's day, and to give somebody a different aspect on life as what we think is normal and what we think how things really are, because what we've been conditioned to think, I think this world is more deeper than what we're made out to be. I don't feel that we've ever been separated from God. It's just we've kind of just been conditioned to think that things are the way that they are. But I think that there's people that know that this reality isn't really how we've been told to believe, that we're actually in the spiritual world now, not when we die. Every day here, we are in the world, the spiritual world. It's just sometimes in our minds, we don't realize it because we're too caught up with what we're going through on our daily lives with our daily problems. But we're spiritual beings living a human experience, not human beings waiting for the spiritual experience. It's the other way around. And I feel that, God is trying to wake us up, wants us to connect, and be loving to one another, because we're all connected, all of us, all the realms, all the beings, nature, everything. We're not separated. We've never were. We've just been conditioned and thought that we were. We forgot who we really are, which is the children of the light. We're a part of God, creator, divine, all that. We're all a part of each other. And that's all I want to say. So hope you have a nice weekend. What's left, have a nice week. And thank you. Bye, my loves.